Attitude check. Bronco Pride.
Welcome to the Broncos on Blast Basketball Report. I'm your host, Alex Podlegar, and we're coming to you from the campus of Fayetteville State University, where the Fayetteville State Broncos will host the Lincoln Lions on Thursday at 7:30 here at Capel Arena. And our guest today, previewing that game and reflecting on the last couple, will be head men's basketball coach Alphonso Key. And Coach Key, appreciate you taking some time today to join us.
Always a pleasure getting our program out.
Good deal. Let's reflect back before we get into talking about Lincoln. Let's talk about the weekend of games since you guys were here last Thursday. But a tight win at Chowan, but maybe a win that you guys maybe learned some lessons. A last-second victory for you guys. Talk about maybe the poise and some of the things you saw out of your Broncos that night.
Well, it's a great learning tool for us, and we have the same theme, getting better every game. And if you know our history last year, did a great job getting out. We won one road game in entirety. We won 0 in the conference. So the first step of becoming a good basketball program is having to win away from home. 2 great challenges against those 2 opponents. And uniquely at Chowan, last year we had a fight, a dog, a war, neck and neck. And at the end of the game last year, my freshman point guard, Savon Best, had the ball in his hand and then I think turned it over, didn't become successful. So this year, similar situation.
Yeah.
Now, I'm in year 2, he's in year 1, so they're playing, trying to get some more wins, a lot of desperation, playing real hard, high intense game. They played well, and we had a lead. Now we have to learn how to sustain a lead. So down the wire, my freshman point guard, now as a sophomore, had the ball in his hand, made a play. He had the ball to John Harrington and scored. So for me, that wasn't a big win because of a road win, but to see the growth this time last year on that bench, and watching him make a mistake, watching him grow and win a game, so it's pretty exciting.
We'll talk about going up then after that to Elizabeth City State, another very close game for you guys. You guys have had close games in three out of your last 4 games.
Yes.
On the road, tough environment to play. You guys had the lead late there. Some free throw issues and some turnover issues,
Yeah.
I know, but that's a coaching point for you guys as well.
It is. You know, last year we played that program, ECSU, I think it's a premier program in our league, and got beat pretty bad. So I think we closed the gap quick. You know, we led the majority of the basketball game. Out-rebounded them, did some things execution-wise. Now the next step is making winning plays, and that is an intangible. And we didn't make the free throws that we need to make to win a game of that magnitude. And also, we turn the ball over too freely. But that being said, those are correctable issues. The positive is we're in position to win that game in a tough environment. And as we grow, I think we just add the next chapter is making winning plays. And the game before that at Chowan, we made those plays. So it's in us. It's a matter of doing it every night.
One of those key players for you guys, especially lately, has been John Harrington. Very nearly missed out on his 3rd straight double-double at Elizabeth City State. And again, he made the big bucket there at Chowan as well. Talk about his emergence, especially in the last couple of weeks or so.
Well, he's a junior college guy that immediately adapted to our program, meaning the type of young man he is, his work ethic in the classroom has a 3.0. The work now is just meshing as far as basketball, getting used to me, our style, and so I think he has, even in the future, bigger games. He's just becoming more comfortable. Had an issue early in the year with foul trouble. A lot was just being in the right place at the right time. A lot of road games. I think he's now getting a chance of being in the game a little longer, and good things are in store for John.
You know, before the Elizabeth City State game against Bowie State, against Chowan, 9 offensive rebounds, I think, against Bowie, 8 offensive rebounds against Chowan. How much of a lift does that give you guys as a team?
Well, that is one stat that is completely derived from work ethic and tenacity. That's not a skill stat. That said, guys are going to get the basketball. So that's why I've been excited even through the Bowie and ECSU is that guys give me the effort. And now we just navigate the small plays, but it's a tremendous boost when guys shoot the ball and he comes flying in with everything he has, put it back in.
Let's preview the Lincoln game coming up again Thursday night at 7:30 here at Capel Arena. Your thoughts on the Lincoln Lions as a basketball team?
Well, he's John Hill. I know him previously. He's been set up late for a while. Does a great job in different capacity. Been the women's coach, just the men's coach, and he's in year 1. So I know exactly what he's going through. So he has a cast of characters that he's inherited, and he's trying to teach them his way. So there'll be little bumps and bruises, but believe you me, they're dangerous, and they'll get better every game. It's a matter of time. So, but for us, we have to be humble and hungry. We're still transition as well, and we have to exceed their intensity.
And then on Saturday, you go on the road again up to St. Paul's. Talk about that game a little bit for us.
Well, I almost lost track of how many road games we've had thus far. I know we started our first 8 games were at home, 6 in a row, so we're back on the road again, hopefully better weather. But going this guy, Coach Joyner, is someone I know in 3 capacities as a player. He was in his league coaching, very good job as assistant as a head coach. So regardless of what team they have, they're going to play. They'll be very well coached, extremely tough, extremely disciplined, play with a whole lot of passion, hunger. So it's going to be a tough place to play, and we have to be ready. But hopefully we can take the ECSU game with the rebounding, with the execution, all those intangibles, and make winning plays and have a chance to be successful.
Good deal. Coach, I appreciate you taking some time out today to join us, and best of luck to you and the Broncos as you guys go forward.
Thank you.
Again, Fayetteville State hosts Lincoln Thursday night here at Capel Arena at 7:30, so be sure to come out and check out the Broncos. You've been watching Broncos on Blast. Follow all Fayetteville State athletics and all the news there at fsubroncos.com, on Facebook, and you can find us also at Twitter at twitter.com/FSUBroncos. Thank you.